All right, so let's look at two chords. So just two chords for this. And I think they're what we were working on maybe last weekend, but we just want G minor and D7. So G minor, D7. And then G minor could be here, the third fret. It could also be here. G minor. That's the same place we would put this drop 2 voicing of it. So a G minor 7, which sounds nice. But we could also do just a G minor. All right, so we have G minor, and then G minor, which is this 10th fret, just like a G minor bar chord, but we'll only do those top 4 strings. So we have G minor, and G minor. Right. And each one of those could be played. Get a little melody with that. Then we have D7. So first let's think D7. So we have D7 there, we have a D7 there we could do. Yeah, or here maybe. Yeah, I would just do not the drop 2, but just the triad as we call it. So just a D major. And we have the 10th fret like the bar chord. Then we are not good, I meant. And then we also have the G minor, G minor, G minor, D, D, D. Okay, so we could kind of combine those, which we've done a bit of in the past. We could also change all those D7s or D major chords into the diminished ones. So this D becomes D7 or the diminished. And we could do all 3 or all 4 strings, or we could do 3 strings. So if we start kind of going back and forth between those, G minor, diminished, G minor, diminished. So we have a G minor. So G minor at the 3rd, down to the diminished, back to G minor. Right, so that diminished chord could be the 5th fret, so G minor. Then, sorry, my cat. Then we could start kind of adding a little melody in that. And as you're playing the melody, it could be with D7, with the diminished. So that's the diminished 7, and that shape is the same. Right, so that shape is the same. So, playing around with that and getting comfy with that is good. But then we can start adding that to these diminished. That wasn't too good. Right, so it could be to the diminished, back to G minor, or it could be G minor to D, back to G minor. So you always have that option of D major or D D major or D7 or the diminished. So, those combinations, there's quite a bit to go with, especially as you move on the neck. So one other thing I like is this G minor. If we take it at this, right here at the 6th fret. So we have G minor to D major. Now if we just look at these 3 strings, we have G minor to D. Instead of D major, we could also do D7. So we lift that up. So we have D7, G minor. Kind of nice. And then this D7, if we move the root up 1, we get that diminished shape, but on the middle strings. So we have G, this cat, sorry, G minor to that diminished. Okay, so anyway, I would just play around with that and try to get that sound in your ear. It's all this minor, I guess it's harmonic minor or minor. Is it a minor 2-5? Well, you'd need a 2. Yeah, it's a minor 2-5-1, but we're not playing the 2. So you could add a 2 if you wanted to. You could do A minor 7 flat 5. That's another chord to consider, but you could do that if you wanted to, or maybe something like. So that's A minor 7 flat 5 to D7, and then to the G minor 7. All right. I don't know how helpful that is, but that could be a good thing to work on, and then you could try it in other keys if you want. All right. Good luck.